Yes, guys, so welcome back. This, sorry.
Why are we coming back?
I know, right?
Energy,
But we
energy.
got
Kabru.
commercial break.
Kabru.
From the commercial break.
Energy go ile ile mkomo.
Yes. Ati tunafanya nini?
Ameniambia dakika moja.
Sasa tuendelee basi.
Sijasikia kuflash. Alizungumzia.
Akijoka
Nilikuwa nakupuka.
atajoka kwambie.
Read this while I check out your kids. Nigga, why? Why? Why?
Ati read.
Hebu soma hiyo t-shirt.
Read this while I check out your kids.
Hello, fam. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Beyond the Mark podcast with Pam and Paula. I'm Paula.
And this is Pam. This is where we talk about love, sex, marriage, and life in general. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't have to miss any of our videos.
Yes, guys, as you can see, we are in a new location. We are at Africana Falls, Airbnbs and apartments that are located a kilometer from Chuka University. And right there you will see a petrol station named Ruby's, and there's a weather road on your right, and it's 500 meters. Basically, you see very beautiful buildings that are located in that area, and that is where we are at, guys.
We have the amenities like the swimming pool, very nice. We have the lodge area, we have lawn area, we have a rooftop area, we have ample parking, we have fast Wi-Fi, we have security, that is we have CCTV cameras.
So guys, if you are coming to Chuka, this is a very fast and only Airbnb in Chuka. So I don't know what you guys are doing if you're not visiting this place when you visit our county, TNC. If you come to TNC, this is a place to spend your nights. This is a place to spend your weekends. This place you can come for a staycation. It's home away from home. And with us, we have the owner of this place. We will let him introduce himself. Ta-da!
Good evening, guys. My name is Kijaru Benson. I am the director Africana Falls. This idea was conceived in the year 2021 by the desire to have a fantastic place for families. We designed spacious, executive and beautiful rooms for short-term and long-term stay. We have a garden, we have a swimming pool, and an ample parking. The reason behind it is that we want comfort for you, for your family, and for the children. That we have a playground for the children if you are here for long-term stay, and if it's for a short time, you will enjoy our facilities. Thank you and welcome. As you visit Mount Kenya, as you visit the falls, as the name describes the place, Africana Falls, there's a waterfall behind us. You can visit the place. There's some caves in the Rakanid, you can come see them. And as you go to Lake Ellis, you can also pass by our place. We guarantee you quality.
Yes, guys, as you've heard, this place is fantastic. My stay here for the last 2 days has been amazing. I mean, you wake up to the view of Mount Kenya. Come on, guys.
Are you telling us you've been here?
I have. There are 2 bedrooms, there are 3 bedrooms. There are super spacious, super clean. I mean, gosh, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out on this. You have the view of Mount Kenya. There's a lounge area or a hotel that you can
That hotel is the lodge.
Yeah, that you can sit there and have a meal. There's a good chef makes delicious meals. Gosh, you don't want to miss out on this.
I am looking at the food, guys. It's amazing.
There's the Airbnbs are installed with everything. We have the TV, we have Wi-Fi, you have
Gypsum.
beds that are
The very nice curtains.
The beds. Ha! We have the kitchen that is fantastic, installed with the fridge, the microwave, zinaitwa cutlery. Plates. Kila kitu is there.
Stainless cookwares.
There's any you're just comfortable. You just
Look at the
want to
seat.
stay
Look
here
at the
for-
seat we are in.
Yeah.
You
So
can
ask
tell.
me, I've been here for 2 days. Ask me,
It
girl.
looks.
Yes, and this place is spacious. It's clean, and guys, you don't want to miss the experience of this place. So welcome to this place. Please make sure when you're in Tarakaniti, you just hata kama ni kupitia tu, you come and check it out for yourself. Thank you. So guys, this is the 9th episode of season 2, and we're coming real close to the end of this season. So if you've not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, because this episode and the next episode we're going to be discussing very hot topics that you don't want to miss on. And today's topic, of course, kama kawaida wadau, we serve you hot tea, we serve you vitu mnataka kusikia. Yes, this topic today we are discussing marriage, but before we get to that, let's get to catch up on how we have been the last week. Pam, how has your week been?
A tense week.
Why? What happened?
I don't know if my fifth was fifthing or not.
Did you feel?
In the name of the Father, I'm telling you, it was an amazing week. It was an election week. We were all tense.
Did you practice your civil rights?
Democratic
as a Kenyan?
rights.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did. Ilifutika. Yes, I did.
You didn't.
I did. Nilichaguana. My fifth didn't fifth, but we have our fifth. We have our fifth.
Sorry,
And yeah.
Okay.
How was your week?
Mine, my week was full of anxiety. Manze Chebu the man. Chebu the man ametuweka the whole week tukingoja results. And then of course the results came out. Whoever won. I don't have an opinion on that. What else happened?
What happened?
Karibu Chebu. Karibu to wazazi wangu
Uncle
wazimu,
Chebu.
but Chebu, my parents were not okay. So don't do this again. Like, mentally, you're supposed to be. They were not
okay.
Mlitesa wazazi bana. They
No.
walikuwa nashinda hapo kwa screen hata hawakwenda job the
Like
whole week.
you kidding me?
The whole week unaenda job wapi na tuna preso. Na the idea keeps on changing. The
You're not
timing.
sure
Yeah.
what is happening.
Yeah, but anyway, I hope they're fifth,
Yeah.
because I don't know if it did. Yeah.
Now, talking over your parents' anxiety, how is marriage?
In the perspective, I think the marriage is beautiful, but I don't know about now.
Your perspective.
On marriage, marriage is
If I may say, marriage is a union between a man and a woman.
okay.
And as a lawyer,
Yeah, you didn't say you're a lawyer.
I would say that under the act, the law looks at it that only a man and a woman can marry, not the gayism or the lesbianism.
The law.
Yes,
But are you against the other kind of marriages?
if we may quote the Marriage Act, we will say that there are 3 kinds of marriages: the African Christian, the Islamic, and the what we call the marriage under the law. That is the church, the AG wedding. You see.
Come we stay is not marriage. Like if we've stayed together like
6 months, right?
or even 2 years.
It depends with the judge looking at it. When I was in the university, there's what we used to be told that way back in England, the laws were as long as the chancellor's foot. That is, it depends with who is looking at the issues.
So
Some judges will tell you that is a marriage, others will tell you it's not.
according to the Kenyan constitution, if you've stayed with a man for 6 months, right? You stay together, you cohabit together, that can be considered as marriage, right?
We look at the Marriage Act. The constitution is the body governing other laws, but we look at the Marriage Act. And I'm telling you, it depends with the person looking at it and your facts.
Okay. So what is your opinion on marriage? Are you married?
Marriage is a difficult thing. In fact, Africana Falls was conceived as a result of challenges in marriage.
Oh,
really?
Amazing.
So-
That's amazing. We really want to hear more. Hapa tunapenda udaku.
Now, we shall expound later, but that's true. And we are saying in Africana
Can you tell
Falls,
us the inspiration? Can you
Yes,
give us a sneak peek?
the inspiration is, I have a very limited circle to discuss my issues with.
Okay.
So when those challenges, the marriage challenges came in, I had to look at how do I spend my free time that I have. And I said that I need to have fundis to keep me busy as I do.
Wait,
as I
you
do
needed company.
Yes, I need a company. And I said if I can have a project, then my fundis can keep me busy.
My
This
company, you need to be campaigning the way this guy is campaigning so that I can build such a place.
So, and I'm saying, but it's a big challenge in marriage. And if you get challenges in your marriage, then you can come stay with us at Africana. Fantastic. Instead of
dying in your marriage.
Die in your
You can
marriage,
take a break.
or take another room, furnish it all together. We got your back. You get furnished rooms, sort out your issues, then you can go back to your marriage if it will happen. But marriage is difficult. I'm telling
But
you.
Pam, if you're looking back, right now, and according to what you've seen your parents grow with, can you term a difference between the marriages that happened before and the marriages that are happening right now?
I think what we knew as I was raised, when I was being growing up, that one, it is very different from how I see marriages nowadays. Before, marriages were marriages. Now when you tell me marriage, I think of divorce.
What do you mean by marriages or marriages?
Marriage, if you talk about marriage between my mom and my dad, I would not think of divorce. But when my friend now tells me she wants to get married, or she's getting married, or he's getting married,
mtaachana
tu.
What do you think?
To substantiate on what Pam is saying, I think she's right. If you want to marry, you think. And I'm not against the marriage the sector. I'm just telling you that you see guys get married and then you still want to hang out with the boys, you want to hang out with the girls. Now we have women taking alcohol in clubs. It may not work. And I can for sure tell you that it can't work when we're married and you are still going to the clubs and you are still going out for weekends with the boys or with the girls.
But sir, if you put it like that, it will seem like marriage now is a trap.
It
is being trapped.
It's not a trap per se. You see, we are coming from a background where our parents used to, especially my mom. My mom is a teacher. She used to be at home at 5 p.m. every evening. But now you have a woman here who is telling you that she was at work and she has to report at 11 p.m. or midnight, ati nimetoka kazi. You see?
But honestly, ametoka kazi.
Then our parents used to sacrifice a lot. They
I
would
agree.
sacrifice their time, but nowadays we don't sacrifice for marriage.
So, do you think right now, if you're asked, Pam, will you get into marriage?
Yes, I will.
Why?
And I will. Because I still believe in marriage, and I still believe there are people out there who love, and marriage is a beautiful thing. And I am still dreaming of that beautiful wedding, that beautiful family.
Marriage is not about the wedding.
But I am imagining of that because, as I told you, when I was growing up, I mean, if you're getting married, there's wedding, there's family, there's companionship, there's a lot of things that I am going to deny myself for
And you're ready for
marriage.
that?
Why not?
But I will say the reason as why most of the marriages are failing currently is that most of the young people are moved to the town setup.
What's wrong with the town setup?
Back in the village, there is no clubbing. And
You're insisting on clubbing a lot.
No, there's that.
But there are girls who don't club
And
also
I'm
in the
saying
town.
there is that extended family setup. That you see, you are living with your mother, your grandmother, and the extended uncles. And when the issues, they bring you together. But back in town, you meet that you are alone, you and your boyfriend or your husband. So when things get worse, you don't get someone to tell you, no, you are doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You don't get someone to bring you back. So by the time you come to realize, things have gone sour. So that is what is killing so many of the marriages.
I have a question, Wakili. Why would someone, people are not ready to get into marriages, especially in this modern era, because they don't find a reason why I would get into marriage, right? If there are things that I'm getting from a marriage, maybe I've already attained them. You get it? If, for instance, why would you get married?
I love company myself. I love
You love company.
And,
but you can get that company away from marriage.
I was brought up in a family setup with the mother, father, and brothers. I would wish to have a similar thing for my children. You see? So I advocate for marriage. But I'm saying marriage is not for the faint-hearted.
Maybe, Pam, you can tell us now, if you were to get married, maybe right now maybe you're getting married for finances, you're stable.
No, why would I get married?
Wait
Okay,
a minute,
alright.
I finish. You want to get married for finances, you're financially married. People get married for finances,
True,
right?
true.
So let's say you're financially stable, you have company, maybe you have the company that you would, companionship that you'd be looking for. You have a marital, the conjugal. You're getting the conjugal rights, even if you're not married. And what else would you be married for?
Kids. You can get a
Kids.
kid if you're
You
not
have a
married.
kid already.
Or, of course.
So you already have the things that you can be getting from marriage. Why would you want to get married?
As Wakili said, I was brought up by a family. I have brothers, I have sisters, a mother, a father. We grew up together. And that's something that I yearn for. And when you're in marriage kinda stabilizes you. Might gives you some stability. Like there's some things that you can't do because you're in marriage. Sacrifice. You sacrifice some things. There's some things that you tend
Can I
to
cut you
do.
short,
Yes.
Kidogo? Why would I want to sacrifice? Maybe it's my career, right? Why would I want to sacrifice my career to get married?
It depends with someone you're married to. You don't have to sacrifice your career.
But I might.
But there
at
are
some point.
things that you sacrifice. You may sacrifice your clubbing to be at home with your kids.
That's okay.
You will sacrifice some of your friends for you to be able to sustain your marriage. You sacrifice a lot of things. You even sacrifice your emotional what? What do we call it? Emotional what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. You be like your kindness, your inner kindness comes out. Because the moment you have kids, You have to be kind to your kids. You have to be kind to your husband for this marriage to work.
I think the only way marriages can work is tolerance. We need to be there for each other.
True.
And if you get into marriage because of some reasons, like if you are getting there because of money, of course it will fail.
Of course.
No.
And if you are getting there to make children, the moment you get children, the marriage will fail. As a family lawyer, most of the cases that I do in regard to divorces is because mostly of communication, pride, and the misunderstanding. So at least I try to talk to my clients and tell them, you go back and talk with the parents before we start this divorce process. And I managed to bring some people together. But there's a problem that we're in the same house, but you are not even talking to each other. So that pride. There's another case that I was doing, and these guys, the reason as to why they are not together is because the woman cannot bear children.
Which is not okay.
So the man decided to get a kid with another woman.
Oh, okay.
So and the condition was, you go get a baby boy for me, and then we shall marry with the other woman now. You see? But the other woman also gave birth to a baby girl. So at the end of the day, the ujamaa akaruka akasema, I told you to give me a baby boy.
A boy.
Oh.
I cannot marry you. You see, those are the things that I'm saying. You should not marry because of a reason.
True.
You marry because of love, and then when you see things are not working, then you persevere and you be kind to the other person.
True.
Yes. So now, I have a problem with the tolerance part. There is so much you can tolerate. You know that, right? There is so much in marriage. As much as you want to be married, you want to stick to marriage, there is so much that you can tolerate in a marriage, right?
Sure.
So how do you balance that? You want to make your Dini survive, but also you need,
I'm not saying that you tolerate everything. Like,
for instance,
if
violence.
someone is violent, of course
Violence,
you should not
that's
tolerate that.
you can't tolerate that.
But there are those suspicion, you can tolerate suspicion, mistrust, you can be able to find out the facts. But violence, that guy may end up killing you.
Okay. So what are some of the that you would advocate for people to, things that you'd advocate for to the society, especially the modern now, the Generation Z, which are, by the way, so anti-marriage.
I think I'm the only one advocating for marriage in this generation.
Yes, because then like, what do we want? What we don't. If I have to, I think they're running away from responsibility actually to think about it in a deeper perspective.
Rather, they're not mature enough.
I don't think it's about maturity, but they are running away from responsibilities. You know, marriage is a responsibility.
Why would a mature person run away from responsibility?
It's a lifetime commitment.
So,
you know, you have to be faithful to this one person for like 100 years, or whatever years you get married. You have to. It's so much that you have
for
to
most
sacrifice.
people. That is a struggle.
That's a struggle.
And I think most of the marriages that fail, when a woman cheats, I think no man can tolerate it.
Why would I tolerate you?
Bas, umefanya vizuri, umeleta hiyo.
Wakili, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You have cheated on your wife.
Yes.
Are you expecting your wife to tolerate that?
In African tradition,
No.
Men are polygamous in nature. If you look at the setup, the village setup that we had then, a man used to have his own house, you see, and he would have 3 or 4 wives, and they would all obey, you see. So for polygamy in African tradition, it's not a bad thing per se. But it is not presumed that a woman can cheat in any setup.
I'm very happy umeuliza hiyo swali. Umesema hiyo statement umesema. Because if you're cheating, am I not allowed to cheat as a woman?
Not necessarily. And I will say that an eye for an eye will leave the entire nation blind.
Okay.
There are diseases in this world.
Okay.
And
diseases. Are you not getting diseases yourself from wherever you're going?
and that's why I'm saying I may not have got that disease, but when you go to cheat as a woman, you come up with
I am not stupid. I will cheat. If I cheat, I'll ensure use protection. I don't want to bring diseases into our marriage.
Absolutely.
I'm saying you don't need to cheat as a woman.
If you cheat, will you?
And if you want to cheat, first look at the investment that you have made in that marriage.
Have you not made investment in the marriage?
I'm saying, as a woman, look at the investment that you have made in that marriage. Because definitely, and chances are that that marriage will not work forever.
So I have a question. Why is it so hard for you as a man to forgive cheating, but as women, we have seen it. Women are always forgiving cheating time and time again. But why is it so hard for a man to forgive cheating?
Maybe our upbringing, the way we are brought up in the
It's
African
not about
tradition.
upbringing.
And the society. The society judges a cheating woman, but the society congratulates a cheating man.
I have a question. This is you and the wife, not the society, right? The society is not involved in your marriage. I cheated, you cheated. Why not forgive each other?
Can I add this as a director?
Yes.
A key that opens many locks is appreciated, but a lock that is opened by many keys is not appreciated.
Unachoma.
Not
Guys.
tumeenda kwa sex marriage. Tumeenda kwa sex.
Guys,
More
guys,
than,
I
uh,
think-
More than marriage, yeah.
Allow me to say something.
Yes, thank you.
I think if you are in a marriage, you are in a relationship, you are committed to your wife, you are committed to your husband. If you cheat, that is wrong. It
But cheating is
doesn't
a choice.
matter the tradition, the upbringing. It depends with someone's morals.
Of course,
and
cheating
character.
is bad.
Ta-da.
Of course, cheating is bad. I'm not saying that people should cheat in a marriage. What I'm trying to say is, try not to cheat. But if your husband cheats, just forgive him.
What about if I cheat as the wife?
Will you forgive
Will
me?
you forgive me?
It is not contemplated that a woman will cheat in a marriage. It's not contemplated.
So if,
But
if I
let's
forgive
just
you,
assume I cheat.
Yes.
Will you forgive me?
No.
and you're
It's supposed to
expecting
go
me to
two-way.
forgive you when you cheat.
And that's why we're saying an eye for an eye
And
will
that's-
leave everyone
That's
blind.
why I say it.
And you are
Tolerance
saying-
in marriage, there's just way too much that you can tolerate. You can't tolerate that, obviously.
But you see, if for a woman, I'm not saying that women don't cheat in marriage.
They do.
They
They
do.
do. And every
lot.
day. A lot.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But I would advise you to cover your back. Because if your back is exposed, get assured that that marriage has failed totally.
So if I forgive you because of cheating, does that mean that I don't respect myself? Does that mean that I don't have self-esteem?
No, what I'm trying to say is, the reason why most of the marriages are failing today is because these called women empowerment. You see, you think because your husband is cheating, you have to cheat back so that you can be equal. That is not be equal. That is be silly as a woman
What?
in marriage.
As a man too. As a man too. As a man too.
Like I said, guys, I stand on the fact that if you're committed to one another, do not cheat on each other. Okay?
Yes,
Right?
sure.
Do you agree?
I agree entirely. But I'm saying, if, but
The moment you say bad, you.
the bottom line is, the society, and we live in a
We
society.
are in a marriage,
we
not
live in
the
a-
society.
We live in a society.
Can you
We
make
live
an
in a-
exception?
We live in a society. If I cheat today, you go back to your parents or to my parents, I tell them, so and so has cheated.
Yeah.
So what do? Your father and your mother and my parents will come together and say, just forgive this guy.
But
See?
now?
No, let me finish.
Okay.
But if you cheat and I send you back to your parents, before even they come to see us, my parents will be rebellious. They will say, if this woman is now cheating on my son, we don't want her anywhere near our son.
Do you think? Oh,
and
sorry.
You see, as I'm saying, the society, my parents, your parents, as the society. One thing you need to know is that my parents, they don't like this other intruder who has come, and they presumably, in the African tradition, they believe that, like,
The wife
if-
is the intruder.
No. If their son is doing well, they are supposed to be getting
Something
everything.
from the son.
No, everything, and they still believe that they own the son. So when you come in,
Yeah.
they now start saying,
Yeah, I understand.
You're the
totally.
intruder.
This person is an intruder.
And so I'm a
She
cheat.
wants to eat our son's money.
Yeah.
Now she's cheating.
Cheating,
Now
yeah.
they want to kill our son.
Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
But
The
do you
society.
think that is wrong?
Yes.
That is wrong because I think our parents should not embrace that tradition of men cheating is okay, woman cheating is not okay.
But also they also embrace the fact that a man beating you is okay. You know that? Like,
No,
a
no,
man can discipline you. You know, I think that you are, if you're married, just stick to your marriage and stick to your own rules and beliefs. Do not start
I
embracing
think
the
marriage is between you
society
and your wife, you and your husband, and not
parents,
between
because-
parent and.
But you never live in isolation. You live
Now,
in a family setup.
Going back to your point on urban, people being in the urban, these marriages are happening in the urban. So if you break up, most of the time, I will not go to my mother to tell them, I broke up with this man because of this and this.
And
right?
that's what we said. If you see you can be able to maneuver back and get your family afloat, then consider staying in our Bnbs for a short while instead of going back to
Wadau,
new
kujeni hapa
furniture.
Afrika.
Of course, guys,
You
this
come-
is
you
we
come
are
here,
in
stay
an
for a while.
amazing space. We
You come here, stay for a while, then
Get a break.
get some counseling, and
Have
even the
counselors
pastor will
here.
tell you.
we
even
have
the pastor will
counselors
tell you.
here.
But he's a family lawyer, he's among
Oh,
the
yeah.
counselors.
They'll tell you, no, go back to your husband or go back to your family. I've even seen men getting moving away from their homes because
For some time.
Yeah.
there's an issue in
At
the
home.
family setup.
But
And I would advise the modern man, instead of you chasing away your wife because of one or two, three
Wakuje
issues,
wapi?
do this. See, you leave them with leave the wife with the
At
kids
home.
at home.
And
And,
come to Africana
go
Falls.
For some
Africana-
time.
Stay for some
Come
time.
relax.
Relax.
Yes.
Then you go
Enjoy the
back.
views, enjoy the place.
Yes.
Peace of
And
mind. All right.
There is something I would like to add to our guest's opinion. If women are being bought in quotes with a dowry,
Oh God, no.
no. We are talking about if marriage is overrated.
It is not
In our
buying.
society,
Yes.
the man pays the dowry, and as time goes, it's more expensive. Sindio, kweli our guest.
Yes.
Yeah, so does that mean that dem afai kucheat, bibi yako afai kucheat?
You see, we
Does
are,
that add to the...
Can even before Wakili answers,
Are we
can I make
buying
it
each
clear
other?
first that dowry does not mean you bought that woman. You did not buy that woman. You appreciated the parents for bringing up your wife.
Thank you.
You are appreciating the parents for bringing up your wife. You are taking away their daughter from them
akuja kufanyia zile vitu angefanya kwao, you know, and more that she didn't do at her place. So you are appreciating them.
What you're forgetting is, in real sense, dowry
You're not buying
was
the woman.
price for buying. No, read your history.
Appreciation.
Read your history.
Appreciation to the parents.
Read your history.
Tusienda kwa history.
No, no,
Maybe your
Can
guess,
you
maybe your
kindly
guess.
answer us?
No, just be honest.
My take would be that you see, we over empowered women. And the
Over?
empowered, yes.
Ulikuwa uchome.
For sure. Look at the Nakuru issue, where all
It's
women.
not an issue.
No. Where all women, all elected leaders were women. You
Not
see?
all of them.
No, let me finish. And we have the affirmative action that we need the 47 women now to be leaders. We are forgetting about the boy child. We are forgetting about the boy child.
Yes.
I remember
Yes.
we, the young generation, we also giving birth to the boy child. And in the near future, your boy will look for a girl to marry, and she can't get a fit.
Okay.
Guys,
Pamela,
guys, wait.
Pamela,
let
you
me-
asked that question on your
On my Facebook
account
today.
and you
Yes.
got a reply, right?
Yes.
What was the reply? From a man.
No, let me
Hey.
finish.
Tell us.
Let me finish. And on the issue of dowry, yes, we shouldn't be paying dowries for women. You see, we are in a cocktail kind of. We're in a
What?
cocktail
Gotcha.
kind of
We shouldn't.
life. In that, we embrace our tradition, and at the same time, borrowing from the whites. And this, whatever
should we borrow?
the cocktail is against the boy child. You see, because Mzungu would get to a daughter, they go, you say, these guys are wameenda kujenga familia. But as an African guy, you want me to come pay for your daughter's bride price, and you quote it at 5 million, you see?
Yeah.
And then I pay the money, and then the same girl come disobeys me in my house.
Allah, walala.
No, I paid a price of around 5 million, right?
It's not
And
a
then
price.
you come misbehave in my house. What am I supposed to do as a man? I paid 5 million. This other guy you're moving out with has not paid any coin for you.
Oh, if you
But
say
now
about
you are
cheating, then we
cheating.
can.
You are cheating and misbehaving.
That is why we are not encouraging cheating in
exactly.
marriages.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. That the bride price should never be there. If women want equality, if women want equity, then we get together, we look for resources, we build ourselves.
Let me
And
ask,
the
okay, I have a
reasons
question.
initially, the reasons why we earned the bride price, when my dad married my mom,
Yes.
they came and lived in my dad's
Homestead.
home, right? And the intention of having a wife was, in fact, men used to look for that girl who used to cultivate very well in land, or till the land very well. So you are coming to work for us, you see, and add value to the entire family. So that's the reason why we want bride price. But now we are going to town to work together and build a family, and you want me to pay a price for such a marriage. I'm adding value to you also. So why can't you abolish this bride price issue? Yes, it should be an appreciation, but it's never an appreciation. Why can't I appreciate you with whatever I have? Why do you have to quote a price for the value of your daughter?
I think my understanding is supposed to be an appreciation token. I have a question. Traditionally, did our parents appreciate
The
They
in-laws.
did pay the dowry.
They used to pay the dowry, right? But I'm saying,
Na uje dowry haishagi. Hadi
No,
wale wanalipa.
of course they do.
So
but I'm saying-
why are
And they
you
still respect their wives.
why are you embracing the Western way that we shouldn't pay dowry, and you're embracing the Western style about cheating, about being with the wife, about the duties of a wife and everything?
No, I'm saying we have a cocktail, kind of like where we have the African tradition vis-a-vis the modern way of life.
Yeah.
way of life.
That now, when we get married and we have a wedding out here in our garden, you come and live with me in this house, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you are not employed, and I still provide for you.
You're
right?
supposed to empower me.
Of course, we are supposed to empower each other.
Each other, of course.
We are
Yeah.
supposed to empower each
True.
other.
Yeah. True.
But you want me to pay to take a loan? In fact, I see some
No,
guys.
no.
I see some guys taking loans. Like you take a loan for 1 million, go pay the bride.
The wedding.
Like I hear there's a guy in a Luo man who married a daughter in Meru. They handle the hula balu, and within a short while, nasikia huyu jamaa alisota.
So now,
You see?
yeah. So now I have a question for you. In your opinion, do you think now marriage in the modern society is overrated? As we finish up this video, do you think it's overrated? Do you think marriage now is overrated?
Yes and no.
We will
Yes,
tell
us.
you now to expound.
Yes and no, in the sense that there are some marriages which are working, and marriages should work, because there is no society that cannot grow without a family setup.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And we borrow it from our president-elect, Dr. Luto.
Yes.
Luto, sorry.
Yes.
He embraces that family setup,
Yes.
and he is doing well. So some marriages are working, others are not working. There are challenges in life. We are facing a lot of issues like unemployment, overworking, complexities of workplaces,
Yeah.
things that were not there initially. And it's a transition. I think it's a transition that you are in.
Okay.
And but I believe in the near future, because so many marriages are failing right now.
Yeah.
But I believe when we know to
Balance.
handle issues,
Yeah.
then we shall be stable.
It should be
What
good to
about you,
go.
Pam? Do you think marriage is overrated?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes no.
So where do you stand?
Marriage every time, anything family.
Okay, guys, as much as I am into family, I believe that it is kind of overrated. It is overrated. I will not expound more on that, because if you're getting everything else out here, why not? You can also get a family setup.
I think you need to be loved and loved good.
Guys, we don't have to get back to the
Not even
to the nini of
She's not ready for marriage. Just to say.
but I wish to tell you girls this, and especially you, Paula.
okay.
The marriage is not overrated, and you need to settle with a man. The reason being, at your 50s, late 60s, you need a company. You need someone to associate with.
Okay.
You need someone to come home and tell
How was your
issues,
day?
you see,
Yeah.
and share the ideas and grow together. So we need each other. We need the family setup. We need these marriages to work.
I'm not
five.
anti-marriage. I'm not anti-marriage that much, but at some point I think it is overrated. You expect so much in a marriage, and sometimes you get disappointed and frustrated, and that's how you get divorced. So guys, this is the end of this video. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you for being with us through the video. Thank you for sharing. Don't forget, we are at Africana Falls, Airbnbs and apartments. Make sure you come visit this place. Make sure you don't want to miss this place. You don't want to miss the experience of this place. I have been here. I have enjoyed the stay here, and it's fantastic. Share our content, like, subscribe. We will see you in our next video. Bye. We love you. Mwah.